What's up guys, it's Chris Majestic, and today I want to talk about soundbars versus speakers and how to choose the best option for your room. Alright, so first let's start with some of the differences. Now the main benefit of a soundbar is easy setup, cost, convenience, and that it fits well in most rooms. It's a single unit, it plugs into the wall. If it comes with a subwoofer, it's usually wireless, and then you just connect it to your TV. I mean, anybody can do this. Now, aside from easy setup, you also have cost. And if all you want is slightly better TV sound, then you can spend less than $100 and get something that's gonna sound better than your TV speakers. A lot of them come with voice assistants built in so you can easily play music, you can do Bluetooth streaming, and soundbars like the Sonos Beam can easily be expanded with additional wireless speakers, and some high-end soundbars even have advanced audio like Dolby Atmos or DTS-X. And of course, a soundbar fits well in most rooms. It just sits under the TV. In most cases, you barely even notice that it's there. Okay, so after hearing that, you're probably wondering, why would anybody ever want speakers? Well, there are lots of benefits to speakers. You're gonna have better sound quality in most cases. They're usually louder, they have a wider sound stage, and you have better options for bass. Now, unlike a soundbar, which is just one all-in-one piece, if you want speakers, you're gonna have to buy a receiver or an amplifier to connect the speakers to, and considering the amplifier is much bigger than the one inside of a soundbar, it's usually gonna give you better sound quality. And as I said earlier, speakers allow you to get wider sound, and that's because you can put the speakers farther apart, which gives you a better surround sound experience, especially if you have a bigger screen. You can also get better bass with home theater speakers since you can use whatever subwoofer you want, or even multiple subs if you have a bigger room. So overall, home theater speakers provide a full listening experience that you can't get from most soundbars, especially when it comes to movies and music, but speakers can be a bit more expensive, so this brings us to the budget topic. So for example, for around $600, you could get something like this clip soundbar that comes with an 8-inch sub and puts out quite a bit of sound for its size. And if you're working with a really tight budget, then LG, Samsung, and Vizio has some really inexpensive soundbars for less than $200 that sound pretty good for smaller rooms. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the one place that many low-end soundbars lack is music. So if you like listening to pop or hip-hop music, then you might find that the cheaper soundbars don't do a good job of filling the room with music like you might expect. Now, if you have a larger room or a bigger TV or even a projector, that's when I would usually recommend a more expensive soundbar that's loud enough to fill the space, or get some home theater speakers. Now again, home theater speakers just sound better in most cases, even if you don't spend a lot of money. Now you could get something like this entry-level Yamaha home theater system, which would sound better than most low to mid-range soundbars, or you could step it up to some slightly better speakers and buy whatever receiver you want. The only thing I would recommend staying away from is the Blu-ray home theater systems, since they don't usually have the best amplifier or speakers. Overall, there are a bunch of pros and cons to buying a soundbar or speakers, and it really comes down to personal preference, budget, and looks. But other than that, the best thing you can do is try to find a local store where you can listen to some of these speakers or these soundbars, because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you like. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, as always, go ahead and make sure you mash that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.